All right, dear Manchester United fans, the news out there is that Bruno Fernandes will be demanding £400,000 to remain at Manchester United beyond the summer of 2027. We know that his contract expires June 30, 2027 at Manchester United. And Manchester United will be looking at keeping Bruno Fernandes beyond 2027 at the club. And the question is Bruno Fernandes worth paying £400,000 a week to stay and put at Manchester United, considering his age? Because we know that Bruno is in the twilight zone of his career, and what we expect from Bruno from this point, maybe 4 years, maybe 3 years, because why? He's a midfielder, and midfielders many of the times they play even enter 35, 36, 37 because of their experience. Most of the times their experience will be very, very instrumental to the team. And then looking at a player as dedicated as Bruno Fernandes, as committed to the Manchester United cause as Bruno Fernandes, do you think that Bruno Fernandes has done enough to actually earn him £400,000 at Manchester United? If we look at what we did with Casemiro from Real Madrid to Manchester United, and what we pay him, and then what we pay Bruno Fernandes, you will know that Bruno Fernandes has been a player that has given his very best for Manchester United, right? Yes, this is something that we know. And we know it is actually very sure for me that Bruno Fernandes will be willing to even give more for Manchester United. He's played different roles at Manchester United. Right now, he's the captain, and he's been a very fantastic captain for Manchester United, leading by example on and off the pitch. And this is a very important member of the squad. And I think that if we lose Bruno Fernandes, we are going to be losing a monumental figure in that Manchester United dressing room. Imagine having to let Casemiro go, having to let Bruno go, then maybe a player like Harry Maguire, his contract expires and he leaves. That leaves Manchester United in a very hectic turmoil, because it will take a lot to get in this level of experiences back at Manchester United. Manchester United players look players who are ready and willing to go all out for it. And Bruno Fernandes being a very loyal servant at Manchester United, I think that we can negotiate a deal with Bruno Fernandes to stay put at Manchester United. The boy or the man loves Manchester United to a fault, and he's shown us several times that he is dedicated at making sure that Manchester United goes back to the glory days. And this has been the best player for Manchester United post Sir Alex Ferguson, and also in our dark era, the dark era at Manchester United. So for me, I think this is a very, very important signing for Manchester United. It's a very, very important period where Manchester United have to think this through and make the right decision. I don't think that there is anything wrong with giving Bruno Fernandes £400,000 a week, and it all has to do with negotiations and making sure that the player is other players do not get agitated over it. He is the captain at Manchester United, and he has actually led by example. He's done everything brilliantly since he became the captain of Manchester United. For me, Bruno Fernandes is worth paying £400,000 a week at Manchester United. Yes, and for me, he has loads to still give to Manchester United at this point. He came when he was young. Bruno Fernandes has matured into the game, and he has gone into being a midfield maestro, knowing what to do and when to do it. Look at the game against Man City and Arsenal. Look at how this man bossed the midfield, dictating the play, controlling the pace and everything, being involved in everything that is going on with Manchester United. I think that there are no better players right now playing in that central advanced midfield role better than Bruno Fernandes in the world. I don't think that you can point out anybody that plays it better than Bruno Fernandes. And for me, he's the best player in the Premier League right now. And Manchester United need to be very, very careful with the way they handle Bruno Fernandes at Manchester United. I'm going to give him, how many years he wants to stay? 2-3 years, and he's gone. I'm going to give him. And at least the funny thing is that Casemiro is leaving. We are paying Casemiro 350, and there is no way anybody is coming to replace Casemiro that will be collecting 350. Yes, no way. And nobody gets that kind of impact where Bruno get for Manchester United. Where we won't come to the look, say he won't come collect the same amount where Bruno they collect. I don't think that is even possible. So for me, I think that Manchester United have to get this right. Bruno Fernandes is that player that if he leaves Manchester United now, will join Madrid. Madrid will be a better team. If he leave Manchester United now, go join a team like AC Milan. AC Milan would be a better team because Bruno Fernandes still got it in him 100%. Right? This is not a time of where we say we need to keep experience and blend it with youth. And Bruno Fernandes is one of those players we need at the club with his experience. Harry Maguire is one of those players we need at the club with his experience. These two players are very important. Maybe if you add Diogo Dalot, but then these two players, Harry Maguire and Bruno Fernandes, are very important to Manchester United to make sure that we blend them with experience and youth, so to give Manchester United solidity. It is very, very important. Look at what Harry Maguire and Lisandro Martinez is doing at the back of Manchester United defense. They give us another level of solidity that is making a lot of Manchester United fans now feel like, okay, we have something to give in this season. This season is not already gone. We still have something to take out of this season, and that is very, very important. So for me, I feel like this shouldn't be a problem. Manchester United can reach a deal, even if not 350, because right now he's on 300. Even if not 350, fine. Whichever way, I think that Manchester United should be reaching an agreement with Bruno Fernandes to keep him at Old Trafford beyond 2027. I'll be in the comment section. I want to know what you think about this situation. See you again in my next video.